Welcome to another video with the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini and the S5 Mini. Both beautiful smartphones with big brand names, or of course you could say one is the upgrade of the other, and they are really because this was the mini version of the flagship product last year, and now we have the mini version of the flagship product this year. So we have on both actually a 1.9 and 2.1 megapixel camera in the front, 8 megapixel cameras in the back. But what's essentially about these two phones is of course a little bit the design that has changed. And if you look at the back, you will see a lot of differences, like for example that we have here the heart rate sensor and the flashlight. The S4 Mini only had a flashlight, and you won't think it's waterproof, but the S5 Mini is actually also waterproof. Even though the micro USB is completely open, you don't need to seal it up to use it inside water. And here of course there's no waterproofness with the S4 Mini, but it's slimmer. It's 8.9 millimeters wide. This one has 9.1, but here we have a 2001 milliamp battery, 100, and here we have 1900 milliamp battery. So this one is a little bit bigger, but of course the screen has a higher resolution with 1280 x 720, and here we have 960 x 540. But otherwise, design wise, you can see here that we have still the on and off buttons right there, and on the top we have on both still an IR blaster, so you can use your home entertainment system with the smartphones and an app. Also the headphone ports, again still this is waterproof even though it's open, and we have of course microphones right there. On the other side you will find the volume rocker and nothing else. And of course this one has a soft touch rubberish grip, while this is of course plastic and has an interesting little design with little hives in it. So if you turn them around, we will try the cameras a little bit, and you can see speed-wise they are about the same. And actually I can show you here the Antutu benchmark, where we got 20,000 here with the with not a Snapdragon 400. That's actually inside here with 1.5 gigs of RAM. Here we have the Exynos 3 3470 by Samsung built in, which is a quad-core 1.4 gigahertz. A processor with a Cortex A8 basis. So you can see 14,000 or 15,000 and 20,000. That's a little bit of a difference, but won't matter much because you don't need that much performance on this smaller resolution. And also here you have the fingerprint reader inside, the heart rate sensor, all kinds of things that need a lot of power. So if you open up on both the camera and take for example an Apple iPhone 5S here in the picture, lift both smartphones up, you can see that both have pretty picture and fit about the same inside the picture with the 8 megapixel camera as I mentioned. And if you turn both around, you will see that the front camera is a lot better here on the 2.1 megapixel compared to the 1.9, especially here with the light coming from up, and the wide angle is also, I think, a lot better if you ask me, on the S5 Mini. So I think an upgrade is totally worth it here to the S5 Mini from the S4 Mini, if you have to think about it. Also compared to an iPhone 5S, which is supposedly the perfect sized smartphone, you can see that the S4 Mini was quite the same size, and now we have the S5 Mini, which is still almost the same size, only a few millimeters higher. So thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs, and this was the S5 Mini compared to an S4 Mini here from Munich. Till next time, please tune in again. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you much for watching.